Welcome to Celeb Pulse. In today's episode, we're traveling back to 1965 to revisit one of the most beloved musicals of all time, The Sound of Music. Join us as we explore the transformations of the legendary cast, from their unforgettable performances as the Von Trapp family to where they are now. Along the way, we'll uncover surprising stories, fascinating careers, and the incredible journeys of these stars who made The Sound of Music a timeless masterpiece. Let's get started with the woman who made the hills come alive, Julie Andrews. Julie Andrews was born on October 1, 1935, in Walton-on-Thames, England. In The Sound of Music, she played Maria, the cheerful governess whose spirit and songs brought life to the Von Trapp family. At 29 years old during filming, Andrews was already a star after her role in Mary Poppins, for which she won an Oscar. Her performance as Maria became iconic, blending warmth, energy, and a voice that soared through every note of do-re-mi. Following The Sound of Music, Andrews enjoyed a legendary career, starring in films like Victor Victoria and later voicing the Queen in Shrek. Though she lost her singing voice in 1997 due to a vocal injury, she reinvented herself as an author and narrator, most recently in Bridgerton. Today, at 88 years old, Julie Andrews remains one of Hollywood's most cherished stars, beloved by generations for her grace and talent. Next, let's talk about Christopher Plummer, the stern yet loving Captain Von Trapp. Born on December 13, 1929, in Toronto, Canada, Christopher Plummer portrayed Captain George Von Trapp, the strict naval officer whose heart is softened by Maria and his children. Plummer brought depth to the role, making the captain both formidable and tender. Did you know Plummer initially wasn't fond of the film, referring to it as too sentimental? Yet his performance became one of the most celebrated in his career. At 35 during filming, Plummer already had a strong theatrical background. Over the decades, he built an illustrious career, starring in films like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and Beginners, for which he won an Oscar at age 82. Christopher Plummer passed away on February 5, 2021, at the age of 91, leaving behind a legacy as one of the greatest actors of his generation. But what happened to Liesl, the eldest Von Trapp daughter? Charmian Carr's story may surprise you. Born December 27, 1942 in Chicago, Charmian Carr played Liesl Von Trapp, the eldest daughter, who famously sang "I Am 16 Going on 17." At 21 years old during filming, Carr won hearts with her beauty and graceful dancing, despite having no prior acting experience. Did you know she injured her ankle during the gazebo dance scene but finished the take like a true professional? After The Sound of Music, Charmian stepped away from Hollywood, choosing to focus on family and a career in interior design. However, she remained connected to the film, often attending fan events and sharing fond memories of her time on set. Sadly, Charmian Carr passed away on September 17, 2016, at the age of 73. Her role as Liesl remains a treasured part of this timeless classic. Up next, let's meet Nicholas Hammond, who played the mischievous Friedrich. Born May 15, 1950, in Washington, Nicholas Hammond played Friedrich, the second oldest Von Trapp child. At just 14 years old, Hammond brought charm and humor to the role, delighting audiences with his bright personality. After The Sound of Music, Hammond continued acting, later becoming the first live-action Spider-Man in the 1970s TV series The Amazing Spider-Man. He also appeared in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, working alongside Quentin Tarantino. Now 74, Hammond lives in Australia, where he remains active in acting and directing, often reflecting on the film that launched his career. But what about Louisa, the playful Von Trapp sibling? Heather Menzies' story is equally fascinating. Heather Menzies was born on December 3, 1949, in Toronto, Canada. At 15 years old, she played Louisa, the spirited and mischievous Von Trapp sibling. Her role added charm and humor to the film, as Louisa often teased Maria and her younger siblings. After The Sound of Music, Menzies enjoyed a successful acting career, appearing in TV shows like Logan's Run and Vega Dollars. Later, she stepped away from Hollywood to focus on family and charity work, particularly after the passing of her husband, actor Robert Urich. Heather Menzies passed away on December 24, 2017, at the age of 68. her warmth and vibrant screen presence as Louisa live on in one of cinema's most cherished films. Next, let's meet Duane Chase, who played the ever-energetic Kurt von Trapp. Born December 12, 1950, in Los Angeles, Duane Chase played Kurt, the cheeky brother who famously sings "Goodbye" during the Von Trapp family's performance. At just 14, Duane brought youthful energy and playfulness to the role. Surprisingly, Chase didn't pursue acting after The Sound of Music. Instead, he chose a different path, earning a degree in geology and working as a software designer for environmental research. He has often said he cherishes his time on the film, but found fulfillment outside of Hollywood. Now 73, Duane Chase lives a quiet life, enjoying nature and occasionally reconnecting with fans at reunions. But what about Brigitta, the book-loving Von Trapp child? Let's explore Angela Cartwright's journey. Angela Cartwright, born September 9, 1952, in Altrincham, England, played Brigitta, the observant and clever Von Trapp sibling who quickly warmed to Maria. Angela, just 12 during filming, was already a seasoned child actress, having starred in Make Room for Daddy. After The Sound of Music, Cartwright continued her acting success, starring in Lost in Space and The Danny Thomas Show. She later became a successful artist and photographer, showcasing her work worldwide. Today, at 71, Angela Cartwright remains a beloved part of the Sound of Music family, often attending reunions and celebrating the film's enduring legacy. Next, let's meet Debbie Turner, who brought young Marta to life. Born September 5, 1956, in Arcadia, California, Debbie Turner played Marta, the sweet and innocent Von Trapp sibling who wanted a pink parasol for her birthday. Just 9 years old at the time, Turner charmed audiences with her shy smile and adorable presence. After The Sound of Music, Debbie stepped away from acting to focus on her education and later became a successful floral designer. She's often reflected on her time in the film with fondness, calling it a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Now 67, Debbie Turner enjoys life surrounded by flowers, family, and memories of the hills that were once alive with music. Coming up, Kym Karath, the youngest Von Trapp child, Gretl, has a quite interesting story. Born August 25, 1958, in Los Angeles, Kym Karath played Gretl, the youngest Von Trapp sibling. At just 5 years old, Kym stole hearts with her innocence and sweetness, especially during the Edelweiss lullaby scene. Filming wasn't all easy for young Kym. During the iconic boat scene, she couldn't swim, so Julie Andrews personally caught her in the water. After The Sound of Music, Karath appeared in several TV shows but stepped away from Hollywood to focus on family. Today, at 65, Kym Karath remains connected to The Sound of Music, often appearing at fan reunions and celebrating the film's legacy worldwide. From Julie Andrews' soaring career to the unique journeys of the Von Trapp children, the stars of The Sound of Music have left an everlasting mark on Hollywood and in our hearts. Whether they chose lives on screen or found success outside the spotlight, their legacy lives on through the music, magic, and memories of one of cinema's greatest treasures. Which transformation surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more journeys through Hollywood's greatest classics. Until next time, keep celebrating the legends.